back from Let's Play Kentucky. Today we're going to be doing a Let's Play of Tsuro of the Sea. We're going to have the red Imperial ship versus the black Imperial ship. So to start out, we're going to go ahead and place our ships on a dash on the edge of the board. Alright. Next we're going to roll the dice for placement of the Daikaiju tiles. It's a 2-player game, so we're going to place 4 of those. So we have a blue 2, a gold 3. So we come to the blue 2 and down to the gold 3 and place that tile face down. We have a blue 2, gold 5. Place that face down. We have a blue 4 and a gold 6. Face down. A blue 5, gold 5. Alright, all the Daikaiju are placed face down starting the game. Then they are rotated, 1 rotation, and flipped over. At this point, play would proceed from the oldest player. So you have a hand of 3 wake tiles. Start of my turn, I'm going to roll the 2 dice to see if the Daikaiju move. On a 6, 7, or 8, they do move. I rolled a 9, so no movement. I will place my tile. Once the tile is placed, your ship will follow the wake movement of that tile. So it's now turn. Once I've used that tile, I draw another tile to replace that one. It's now time for the red player to go. That is a 7, so the Daikaiju do move. On 1d6, and they are going to move on the 5. Movement of the Daikaiju are indicated by the numbers with the arrow, and they move in ascending order. So they're all going to move on the 5. So this is our 1. He has a 1 in the corner, so he's going to move 5 this way. This is our 2, he'll move 5 this way. This is our 3. He's going to move 5 this way, and he will remove that Daikaiju. And this one will move this way. Alright, and now the red player will place his tile. And once the red player's placed his tile, pick a new tile to replace his old tile in his hand. And play will go back to the player with the black ship. That is a 5, 6, 7. So the Daikaiju will move again, and they will move on the 4. So starting with the 2, he will move the 4 arrows pointing to the right. The 3 is going to the right also, and this one is just going to spin in place as the 4 is in the arrow, which indicates the Daikaiju will just turn in place. Now I will place my tile. And again, on the red player's turn, he has rolled a 6, so that does indicate they're going to move again. Which on most turns they are going to move, because an average on 2d6 is 7. So you're going to see a lot of movement of these guys. And they're going to move to the 2 this turn. So starting with the 2, he is just going to rotate in place. This one's going to move up. And this one's going to move back. Now the red ship will take his turn. Now back to the black Imperial ship player. Rolled a 5, so the Daikaiju do not move, and I place my tile. Now I cannot intentionally go into the Daikaiju, I have to go around it. Unless I have nothing in my hand that would allow me to go around it, then I would just lose the game at that point. The red player has rolled a 6, so they will move again. It's on the 2, and starting with the 2, he will just spin in place. This one will move up, and this Daikaiju will move over onto the black ship, and it will be game over for the black player, for the black Imperial ship. Therefore, the red Imperial ship is the only one left on the board, so he is our winner. So there, the game goes fairly quick. Really a lot of fun when you get more than one player, but this Let's Play is just me kind of going through the rules for you. A few notes for this. You can never intentionally set up an infinite loop to where you would never go anywhere but in a circular loop that is in the rule book. You can never intentionally take yourself off the board edge unless that's the only thing you have in your hand. You can never intentionally take yourself into the Daikaiju unless that's the only move you have in your hand. Other than that, once the Daikaiju moves on top of your tile or adjacent to your tile, for instance, if I was here and the Daikaiju moved here, I would be destroyed because he is adjacent to my tile and I can move nowhere. Or you have no other move but going off the board edge, you lose. The first player with their ship still on the table is the winner. As I said in the previous video, for me this was, my pick at Origins of one of my favorite games I got. Can't recommend it enough. So, if you enjoyed it, please leave this video a like, subscribe, in the comments below, leave me some pointers on what I can do better for these videos, what I can do to help you guys, what you want to see more of. We're always open to helpful comments. If you have any questions, ask those below. I'll get back to them as soon as possible. Again, thank you, and keep gaming.